Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit on this Harrow, or not Harrow. This is a tire drag we made. And this tire drag, these are semi tires with 24.5, 22.5 inch rims on it, and there's 9 of them. And this drag works really well, actually. For anyone with pasture land and cows and whatever, this is actually a really good idea, because what it does, where is it? See, this is just shit right here. Now you take that, and when you drag it, it smears all this out. So it kind of acts like fertilizer if you don't have manure. And it just smears the shit. Here's more right here. Can't see it, but it's there. And these tires just smear it out. So it's not really a Harrow at all. It's a good way to, and also the grass looks nice. But we did some modifications to this thing, because before we had chains hooking the tires together. You don't want that. You don't want it to you don't want chains holding these things together, because what will happen is that over time the tires will jump on each other, and like this tire might come over top of this one, and no matter how tight you get those chains, it doesn't work. The only way to do it is to bolt them together, and the only way to do that is to drill through the tires. And even though it's rubber, these tires are actually a bitch to drill through. So you need a really good drill bit. If you do, that's great. So yeah, you have to bolt them together. You can use chains, but chains will not work. They will not work at all. The tires they'll jump on each other, and it's just a mess. Another thing is these front tires right here, you want them pulling straight. The last thing you want is them pulling towards each other, because once again, this tire, it's going to jump on top of this one, or vice versa. And before, these two tires, they were the middle ones up front, and we had a chain looping them around together and then pulling from here. And they jumped on each other. They binded, and you don't want that. You want the front tires pulling straight. All of them. And then the back ones here, they're just attached. So, yeah, that's 5 tires in the back. 17.5 feet wide. It's the full width of this thing. So, and you don't need a big tractor for this. You know, this is probably 1,000 pounds of rubber. Almost 120 pounds of a tire. So it's about 1,000 pounds of rubber. And you want to use semi tires, because tractor tires might be heavier, but not for their size. Semi tires for their size are pretty heavy. I want to say they're at least 12 ply tires. Possibly they're 14 or 16, maybe thicker. But for their size, they're pretty thick. So you could use tractor tires and add weight, but the only problem with adding weight to these is it's pretty hard to add weight. There's no way to really do it. The only thing I can think of is to drill through here again, the sidewall of the tires, and just bolt something really heavy on them. But that's enough weight. The 4450, we hooked this thing up to it the other day, and It just laughs with this thing. It's just laughing. It's like, really? You're gonna hook me up to this little tiny tire harrow? It looks pretty big, but it's nothing, really. Even the Kubota pulls this effortlessly. Be nice to have 20 tires. Another 2 here, another 2 on the other side, and then add a third row. I don't know. So yeah, it's a pretty big, pretty wide. It's wide enough. 4 tires wide was perfect because it just fits in our 14-foot gates, but the pastures we go in have a bigger gate than that. So yeah, this is bulletproof right here. These chains are only holding the pipe on, the tire to the pipe. So that's about it. And then I'm gonna try to flip this around like that. There we go. And then we have, there's the camera. I'm not good with the camera yet. What else is going on? Green bins. They're 50-ton bins each, I want to say. The boys are gone. I want to show you something else. I wish this camera would zoom out more. It's zoomed out all the way right now, but I wish it would zoom out way more. Cat is right here. There we go. Here's the cat. It's working good. I'll show you. I cleaned it. It's working fine. I cleaned it the other day. Probably 2 weeks ago. Nice and clean, new glass. She's all good. That new hydraulic pump my dad put on this thing just kicks ass. This thing will lift anything. I want to say, well, in my last video I told you it lifts about 8 tons or so. With that new hydraulic pump, this thing probably lifts almost 10 tons. The lifting is just insane on this thing. And let's go to the shop here. Nothing's changed. Good old Kubota. Nothing's changed here. 44 is doing good. It's away for the winter. Yeah, it's done for the year. We still have to put the brackets on in the grill on the front for the loader, but other than that, it's ready. Mower's put away, quad's put away. Got the 800. Good old girl. Love that tractor. Same with the 44. I love them more than the Kubota. The Kubota's just too new. Too sophisticated, just not fun. Too serious. I like these old tractors. Old school. So that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe.